more news. The gossip site TMZ allegedly posted Karen Faye's statement that she made to the investigators after his death. And let me read it here. Karen Faye allegedly told the cops that he, meaning Michael, was scared to death because AEG was funding everything. He said he would have to work at McDonald's if he didn't do these shows. She also told investigators that she believed Michael was self-sabotaging with drugs because he couldn't do all 50 shows. She said she believed Michael needed psychological help because he was losing too much weight, adding, "I thought he was under the influence of something." Faye also said that Michael's assistant told her Michael Jackson was seeing Dr. Arnold Klein 3 to 4 times a week and was exhibiting signs of drug use. Days before Michael died, when Michael seemed to be more lucid, she asked Michael's manager if he knew why Michael had taken a turn for the better. His response, according to Faye, was, "'Cause Klein is out of town." Karen posted this on her Twitter in response to the article stating that, "Interesting how the media publicly releases my private testimony to the investigators, but twisted and incorrectly. Incorrect quotes and misleading statements, but no one will let me speak the truth from the courtroom." As far as I know, she is not scheduled to be a witness as of yet, and she hasn't come forth and said what the correct statement would be. I don't know. It seems to me if your words were misquoted incorrectly that you would want to say what you really said, so just for peace of mind and so that the fans can know. But it seems that she is waiting to tell her story in the courtroom if subpoenaed or called as a witness. So I don't know, but she does have one defender. Jermaine took to his Twitter page. So this is what Jermaine had to say on the issue. He said, "It upsets me. It would upset Michael seeing Ed Winghart, which is Karen Faye's name on Twitter, vilified by some based on selective out-of-context quote from a police report. We should take a breath and await facts before we judge. Karen Faye was a true friend to Michael. He knew it, we know it. Please understand this. A true friend, someone who was there for him and had his interests at heart. Karen went everywhere. She was trusted. She was loved." So I'm sure that makes Karen feel good to know that she has another family member besides Randy in her corner. So I don't know what to make of that, and because this is supposed to be an impartial news broadcast, I will reserve my opinions and keep them to myself. Okay. Also, there has been a little bit of buzz in the community about My Jack music catalog reverting back to Sony. People have said that they were in talks, that the estate was in talks with Sony to allow them to actually buy back the catalog, the My Jack catalog. As we all have heard that there was rumors that Michael believed that he would be killed for his catalog, but in an attempt to ease the minds of the fans, John Branca, who is one of the executors of the estate, wrote a letter to Jeff Jampol, who is the general manager of the online team, clarifying what has been publicized through various media outlets. And the letter states, and I will read it exactly as it's written. It says, "Jeff, I understand that you are being asked a lot of questions about My Jack. Yes, there is a matching right that Michael granted to Sony ATV, but they can only get to administer the catalog for a limited term, and only if they agree to unprecedented favorable terms. We will not relinquish ultimate control and ownership to anyone. We have favorably refinanced the loans on MyJack, which will be paid off, and the catalog will absolutely be passed to Michael's children as long as we have anything to say about it. Sony ATV is a great company, and the estate owns half of it, but no one, not even Sony ATV, will ever own MyJack while John McClane and I remain in charge. The current Sony team is the one Michael chose to work with on the Thriller 25 release, and they are good partners. As stated in the recent court filings, they worked with us to refinance the burdensome debt that had been placed on Michael's interest in Sony ATV to very favorable terms, an important achievement which ensures that MyJack and Michael's masters remain secure for the benefit of Michael's children for years to come. I would appreciate your sharing this with the fans that are asking questions. Thanks, John. So, I hope that eases some of your fears that Sony will get their hands on MyJack catalog. And also, in other news, the estate has confirmed that Hollywood Tonight and Behind the Mask will be made into videos. Hollywood Tonight is the second release from Michael's posthumous album. Michael, if you were lucky enough to be in front of the Pantages Theater, then you would have caught a glimpse of the filming of the video. It has been a buzz for the last week and a half with filming of 2 different videos for songs from the Michael album. Behind the Mask was an indoor shoot, but anyone on Hollywood Boulevard had the opportunity to get a sneak peek at the filming for Hollywood Tonight. Looking forward to those releases. Let's see. Also, Diana Ross was on the Oprah Winfrey Show today, which is February 25th. And before you get too excited, no, she did not speak about Michael. As a matter of fact, Oprah didn't ask her anything about Michael. She basically was on there with her children. She had a reunion with Billy D. Williams, who was her co-star in Mahogany. I was kind of disappointed that there was no Michael talk, but for anybody who's a big Diana Ross fan, I still think that it was a great show, and it's still worth it to try to check it out if you're able to. If you haven't, I'm sure it'll be uploaded somewhere to YouTube. And that's about it for our news broadcast. We'll be updating you as soon as possible. We also like to know your thoughts on some of the things that we talked about. How do you feel about all these people coming forward with books about their relationship with Michael Jackson? You have the bodyguards who are supposedly writing the book, and then Frank DeLeo, Frank Casio, allegedly. Do you think that they are breaking their confidences with Michael? Do you think that they truly have Michael's best interest at heart, or are they just in it for the money and some of the fame? I noticed that a lot of these people are marketing to the fans, and who else would they market it to, really? But they have Facebook accounts, and if you know, some are just trying to get fans. They'll spill secrets about Michael if they get so many fans. That's Jack's Facts on Facebook. Nobody knows who he is, and this person is, if I get up to 3,000 fans, then I will spill some secrets about Michael. And he has a huge following. So far, his exclusive pictures that he's released are pictures that have been seen before. You can find them anywhere around the internet. Some of his facts have not been accurate, and I just want to know what you feel about things like this. So please drop us a line at simplymichaeljackson.com. Feel free to comment on any of these stories. You can find these stories in the news link section. You can add your comment, discuss it in forum. We're just interested in your thoughts on some of these things. So please, if you haven't already, then visit us at www.simplymichaeljackson.com. You can click on the Fandemonium page and create your account. It's free. Everybody's welcome, from Michael Jackson lovers to the Michael Jackson pervs to Gold Pants lovers. Everybody is welcome, besides the haters. It's a nice site for fans. So if you haven't already, please check us out at www.simplymichaeljackson.com. That's it for now, and we'll be back soon with more news from the Jackson world. Thanks. Bye.